welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. Today I'm doing something really fun. I have never done one before. I'm participating in a readathon. And right now, starting in the month of April, is the Magical Readathon, and it is basically like a Harry Potter readathon. We're all taking our owls. And so I'm sure you guys have probably heard about it. If you haven't, I'll go ahead and link the information and everything in the bar below. It is brought to us by the channel Book Roast, and she is amazing. She has done all of this herself. This is her third year of doing it, and I'm super excited to finally join in on it. So what we do with it is we choose a career that we want to take our owls on. And with each career, we have different classes we have to take. And so with each class, we have prompts for the books that we choose. And so the ones that I have chosen, I'm going to go ahead and show you. So this is basically my TBR, or to be read, for the month of April. So my career that I chose is Spellmaker, and it's actually one of the bigger, challenging jobs, I guess, that you can do. It actually has more books in it to be read rather than some of the other ones. They have, they have ones of all different sizes. They have one that is like 3 books, 4 books, all the way up to lots of books. I think there's 12 books in all, or 12 classes in all, but they're all mixed and matched to make wonderfulness. Mine, the one that I chose, has 7 books, so I'm really excited about it. The first class, I'll read the prompts to you too. The first one is Ancient Runes, and this one says Heart Rune. The book has to have a heart on the cover or in the title. And so I chose Heartstone, and this is by Ellie Catherine White. And this is kind of like a Pride and Prejudice retelling with dragons. I'm very excited about it. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. This is one that the book pusher, Maddie, has read and really enjoyed. So I've liked what she has had me read in the past, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. The next one is Arthmancy. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. And it is Magical Qualities of Number 2, Balance and Opposites. So read something outside of your favorite genre. My favorite genre would be like fantasy, something like that. Something that I don't ever grab for. And I would have to say that I know I just recently started grabbing these, but it's still something I don't normally read. And it is graphic novel. And this one is I Hate Fairyland, and it's by Scotty Young. And this is something that I normally wouldn't pick up. It looks very grotesque, and it's not something I normally gravitate towards. However, this was one that was recommended to me by Maddie from the Book Pusher, and it is volume 1, Madly Ever After. And it is about a little girl who I think she's 10 years old, and she gets trapped in fairyland for like 30 years. And I think that's all I pretty much know about it. It's, she goes kind of a little bit crazy, and so it's kind of much, as you can tell by the cover. It's kind of gruesome, but nonetheless, it'll work for my owls. The next one is Astronomy. And at first when I read this, I thought it meant that the majority of the book had to be at nighttime, meaning like things in the book was happening mostly at night. However, once I reread it, I realized that's not what it was. So for Astronomy is night classes. Read majority of this book when it's dark outside. So this is a book that I'll be reading the majority of the time at night. So like a bedtime read. And I chose The Wedding Date, and this is by Jasmine Guillory. And I've heard this one's a really, really cute read. It's about, let's see here. The two people, they get stuck in an elevator. One has this wedding to go to, and she agrees, or he agrees, I'm not sure which way it is. But they agree to go to the wedding together, kind of as a spoof kind of a thing. And it's supposed to be really cute, it's supposed to be funny. It's a contemporary read. So I'm getting my graphic novel read and my contemporary read in this because I'm still trying to do my original monthly TBR thing along with this reading challenge. So that's the next book. And then we have Charms, and Charms says Lumos Maxima, something with a white cover. And I have chosen, let me see, I have chosen Nevernight by J. Kristoff. And this was one that I was desperately trying to get to at the end of last month. I actually never did get a chance to read it. I ran out of time last month, so it fits perfectly for the read along for this month. So I'm really excited. I've actually started reading it already, so and I'm really enjoying it. So there you go. Okay, the next one is Divination, and it says Third Eye. Okay, I just had it. Now where'd it go? Okay, Third Eye. Assign numbers for your TBR and use a random number generator to pick your read. I didn't do that. That's something that you can do. What I did was I picked 10 books off of my bookshelf, and I had my daughter, my eldest daughter, she's 15. She came in and she chose a book for me out of those 10 books. So it was kind of like her inspiration of choosing a book for me. So it works. And she's in the background giggling. You may have heard that. So what she chose for me was The Queen's Assassin by Melissa de la Cruz. This is actually one that I've been really, really wanting to get to. So we are hoping that this one is a good read. But I think that she chose well. So there's that one. The next one is History of Magic, and it's about witch hunts, a book featuring witches or wizards. And the one that I chose, it actually was a happy accident. It is Witches of East End, and it's by Melissa de la Cruz. So I have 2 books by the same author. I just realized that. And this one was actually turned into an adaptation for a TV show that I actually saw. I've never actually read the book. I really liked the TV show, but then the TV show got canceled. So I'm looking forward to reading this. And the happy accident is that now that libraries are closed, I get to keep this a little bit longer. So I'm really excited about it. I'm looking forward to reading this one. And yeah, yay. Okay, the last one for my owls is Transfiguration. And it is Annie Magnus lecture, book or series that includes shape-shifting. And you can't have a Harry Potter readathon without reading a Harry Potter book. And it perfectly, like, the universe and the stars all aligned, or whatever you want to call it, because I'm going with Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And this is, of course, by J.K. Rowling. And this is the book that has Sirius Black, and he is an animagus, which he can turn from a human to a wolf or a dog. And so I've actually read the first 2 Harry Potter books. I have not read any further. So this gives me the kick in the butt that I need to continue reading my Harry Potter series, as well as it fits the criteria for the Harry Potter read-along, or Harry Potter readathon, owls. So that's perfect. And also, I know the last couple of months I have been reading Cassandra Clare's books, and I am going to try and continue to finish up with her books. I want to just do a series the last series for this month. I'm not going to try and read any of the novellas. So I'm sorry, you can hear my kids running and playing. We're all at home, we're stuck in the house, so you kind of have to bear with me for the next couple videos because we just, you know, all have to get along. So the Cassandra Clare books that I'm going to be reading for the month of April is The Dark Artifices. And so we have Lady Midnight is book 1. We have, oh my gosh, they're so big. Lord of Shadows, and this is book 2. And then we have Queen of Air and Darkness, and this is book 3. And this is the trilogy, the last trilogy of I guess the era that they're in. And so I am planning on reading these 3 at some point this month, I am hoping. However, I am going to be doing my owls first, and then if I get a chance to read these, then I will do that, but my owls come first because your studies should always come before play, is what I say. So, there you go. That is, okay, don't fall. So that is my TBR for the month of April. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it and seeing what exactly I'm planning on reading for the month. I'm really hoping I get through all of these. I know I'm juggling working at home, dealing with kids being home full time, and trying to teach them because their schools are closed. So that's interesting on top of everything. So I don't want my reading to be pushed to the side. I want it to be more of something that I do for my mental health. And yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the bell icon if you feel like it. That way, anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first to know. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.